Hello, esteemed investors, and welcome to Ascend Cycle. My name is Shawn, president of Ascend Cycles. Today, you will be introduced to an exciting new opportunity in the world of 3D printed bicycles. As Ascend has grown, we wanted to extend our success to a select few individuals. Here with me to present this once-in-a-lifetime chance is the VP of Marketing, Aimee, VP of Finance, Babs, VP of Human Resources, Emily, and our out-of-state contributors include VP of Analytics, Isaiah, and VP of Manufacturing, Connor. The 3D bike industry has a bright future ahead with a lot of companies looking to claim their piece of the pie. Who are we? Ascend Cycle strives to be the leader in durable 3D bicycles. We will produce high-quality performance products that can handle any rough terrain. Ascend Cycles has completed an incredible year of prosperity, where we've seized 29% of the mountain segment and 26% of the entire 3D bike market. With current control of the mountain segment, Ascend started our ride to the top in the heavily competitive New York market and has branched out into foreign markets and the web, with plans to spread our dominance into the speed and then the recreational segment. To discuss how Ascend will continue our rise, let me introduce VP of Marketing, Aimee.
Ascend Cycles has placed mountain bikes as our top priority since the beginning, followed closely by speed. We started out offering two types of mountain bikes, trying to cater to both the extreme adventurers and those that just want to have a fun weekend out. The Nimbus is our top priority bike with the latest and advanced features. Second is our newly named Alto Stratus, updated with the highest quality racing components we have available. The Cirrus, as our third priority, is a more basic mountain bike model, but you will see that bike move to the top of our priority in the next quarter. To be dubbed the Alto Cirrus, it will be outfitted with enriched carbon fiber, which will be lighter and stronger, new super traction mountain bike tires, as well as colorful decals and lights for late night mountain exploring. At this time, the Nimbus will likely not be updated, as it will switch to our less costly mountain bike option for customers who don't wish to pay for the newer features. Last but not least is our Cumulus recreation bike. Though this model is not within our top priorities, we felt a slightly more rugged but comfortable bike would be an appropriate model to market to those who want something sturdy but at a much more cost-effective price. How are we affording this, you might ask? I will let Babs explain that.
Our current earnings per share is $16 and the highest in the industry. As a startup, we have made it into the black by our second quarter and stayed there by targeting the largest segment, mountain bikes, with the highest profitability. The 3D printed bikes are custom made to fit the exact size of each customer, and this coupled with our research-driven design has brought in demand to our mountain bikes. With those strategies, we have an impressive gross margin. Here are a few ratios that we lead the market in. The 59.57 for gross profit is explained by our strategy in targeting the mountain bike segment, like I said earlier. Our 25.01 net profit margin came about from using the tools we have, but not overdoing any one aspect. The idea being that at some point every dollar we spend adds less and less productivity. The return on assets is 15.98, which comes about from having our earnings work for us in a CD as opposed to sitting in retained earnings. Throughout Ascend Startup, we have been poring over data from our company and that of our competitors to change our shortcomings and improve our decisions.
From the get-go, Ascend has strived to have the market share in mountain bikes. By sifting through data and listening to customer wants, we have been able to provide bikes to customers that fit their needs. I mean, what else can you do with a custom 3D printed bike? We strive to have the perfect fit for our customers. In doing this, we have the highest market share in our primary market as well as the highest market demand. We've always had a positive cash flow and currently have $1,400,000 invested in research and development for the highest quality bikes to continue to meet the demands of our customers.
Our weaknesses include that we have high fixed costs. However, at the same time, we have the highest gross profit in the industry. We have one of the lowest paid employee salaries in the industry and have recently gone through negotiations with their unions to solve this problem. Compared to our competitors, our investments are below industry average, but have made considerable profits. With your investment, we look to further expand in the speed and recreation segments while entering into new markets such as Amsterdam. In order to increase our brand awareness, we intend to increase our physical stores with a new store in Bangalore this coming quarter and Amsterdam in the following. We currently have stores in New York and Rio de Janeiro and are working on increasing our online presence. We will be increasing production capacity through purchasing new 3D printers to meet the demand we expect in Bangalore and Amsterdam. This will allow us the possibility of eventually entering into the recreation market segment after we dominate in both mountain and speed.
Although we currently have the highest market share and market demand in our primary market, our competitors are not too far behind. This puts pressure on us to continue to strengthen our brand and our product line. Additionally, we have pressure to bring a more innovative and creative product to appeal more to the needs of our foreign market. Like I mentioned before, we are conducting our primary business in a very competitive market segment. We are currently on top of our market segment in both market demand and market share. Our primary competitor in market demand is Revolution Bikes with 24% of the share, trailing us by just 1%. For market share, both Tip Top Bikers and Revolution Bikes are nipping at our heels with 25% and 24% of the market share respectively. In the recreation market segment, we own the second largest market share at 24%, trailing Revolution Bikes by 2%. In the speed market segment, we also own the second largest market share at 24%, trailing Revolution Bikes by just 1%. To continue our upward trend of growth moving forward, we will continue to focus primarily on the mountain and speed market segments. We will do this by increasing the number of physical store locations, staffing, and online presence in each market. Lastly, we will aggressively invest in research and development to continue expanding our knowledge and expertise in both market segments.
Previously, I mentioned our changing priorities for our bikes based off our research and development plans, but that was only counting this next quarter. In the quarters to come, we will invest and research bike improvements that will not just make sturdier options, but sleeker and lighter weight options available for our customers. Currently, our plans include wider and stronger handlebars, improved shock absorption, lighter weight and easier to shift gears and chains, and improved brakes for better safety and peace of mind in all weather conditions. To market these features, we will be continuing with our pull market strategy. The plan is to increase the demand and draw customers in to our products by offering the best bike to fit their needs. To do that, we will continue to allocate funds for market research each quarter and evaluate the data that we get back.
Human resources have been one of our weaker points, and we are in the process of rearranging salaries to keep up with our competition. By doing this, we anticipate an increase in employee happiness while improving productivity and not losing our skilled employees to our competitors.
We are looking to improve the materials we use in production by investing heavily in research. Ideally, this will lead to better customer satisfaction and keep our 3D printed bikes relevant. While we are definitely focused on mountain bikes, our speed bike is gaining traction, and as a result, we will be shifting some of our production to create more speed bikes to satisfy the demand.
All of our current achievements have been done with capital from our startup team. Through careful planning, we have not had to rely on emergency loans nor bank loans, all while investing extra cash on hand to a 3-month certificate of deposit to gain interest during the quarter.
Judging from the retained earnings in quarter 3, our earnings per share is valued at 160. We believe our heavy investing in this quarter will make the retained earnings appear low, but will rebound in the following quarter. That is why we are setting our initial public offering at a conservative 95 per share, with a potential 60% return on investment available for you. On behalf of Ascend Cycles, we would like to thank you for your time. When considering whether to ride our path of success, remember, if you want to beat the storm or ride a cloud, The sky's the limit with Ascend Cycles.